I love it. And it leads so perfectly into what I want to talk to you about today, our role, HR's role in an organization. And so in a metaphorical sense, HR is often referred to as the mom of the organization. And we've chatted about this briefly, like this caregiver role that we take on as the HR team. How have you seen that manifest?
Yeah. So look, I have a lot of thoughts, and I have a lot of my own baggage and history around this. Full disclosure, I am neither a mom nor a therapist. So we'll just say that top of the hour here. But what I see happen a lot is that there's a ton of emotional labor that is held by HR that is not seen. It is not compensated. It is not well respected. And there are a lot of people in charge. I'm looking at CEOs and COOs who don't think that emotional labor should be necessary, don't want to do it themselves, and both outsource it to HR, sometimes explicitly and sometimes implicitly, and also devalue it. And so I think HR gets caught in this sort of rescuer, caretaker role that is really, really unhealthy. It's unhealthy for the people in the role, and it's ultimately quite unhealthy for the organization too.
Yeah, it makes me, I feel like I'm being put on blast right now because I try to explain the tiredness in my bones that comes from doing this job.
Yes.
And I just don't think people understand it. And then I feel like I'm a broken record when I say do you all understand how emotionally taxing this job is, where I sometimes don't feel like I can give my full self in my personal life because I'm so tired from my professional life.
Totally. I mean, I think that is a very common feeling. And I also don't think that anybody is going to solve that problem for HR. No one is going to take up the mantle of y'all shouldn't have to clean up this mess that I made, or y'all shouldn't have to have this really hard conversation that I don't want to have, or y'all shouldn't have to worry about this thing because I'm emotionally incapable of worrying about it myself. No one's going to do that for you. No one is going to be no, you let me. So it's if HR pros are not going to really think about what those clear boundaries look like and the way that role has to change and what we have to be able to say no to, it won't change. It just won't, because someone else isn't going to do that work because it would be really inconvenient. Look at all of the statistics about how, for example, how moms are in the home space, about all of the unseen labor that happens, the dozens of hours a week that go basically unaccounted for. It's very rare for the other partner to be you know what? I feel like you're not being properly recognized and the division of this emotional labor is out of balance. Let's recontract around that. Let's not wait for that day because it's probably not coming.
So that's such a good point. I feel like a lot of HR people listening probably are, they're relating to this very much so, but then it begs the bigger question, I can say no all I want, but what if my CEO partner or COO partner, founder partner, whatever, what if they don't seem to respect the no that is being said?
Yeah.